I learned plumbing from my father-in-law. The old house that they lived in was always having some kind of plumbing issue, and we would crawl underneath the house. And a lot of the drainage plumbing was an old black paper type pipe. And we would oftentimes knock off a piece of the top so that we could get a snake through or find out where the actual stoppage was. The problem was any of the other pipes that we had to unscrew to replace or something, we would end up breaking down the line somewhere. So you would think that somewhere at point in time, we would have replaced all of the plumbing, but it just didn't seem to happen. That's why I kind of noticed this devotional this morning that I want to share with you.
On a starry night, when the world is sleeping,
Hi, I'm Donnie Proctor, pastor of Emmanuel Baptist Church in Ypsilanti, Michigan. It is the 16th day of December. That means that there are less than 10 days to Christmas time. I want to remind everyone of our Christmas Eve service on the 24th, starting at 6. We've been working on it now for about a week or so, and we have about a week to get it all finished and planned out. I think you will like it. It's going to be different this year, as everything in 2020. Our devotional this morning comes from Scott Hochstetler, who is the professor of music at Goshen College. Never mess with plumbing on the weekend. Well, lesson learned. After an impromptu exploration of my house's main water shutoff valve on Saturday, what began as a small drip turned into a steady stream of water, requiring emptying buckets of water every 2 hours. Though we finally got the dripping to stop on Monday morning when the plumber came, we now have come face to face with a corroded pipe that should have been replaced years ago. Yep, our 100-year-old house has unmasked and revealed its diseased inwards. And that got me to reflecting on our current situation. The pandemic has changed everything. How we work, how we eat, how we play, how we worship. It has also revealed and confirmed so many ugly truths: widespread racial injustice, massive economic disparities, a polarized citizenry. It has forced us to stop and reflect, really reflect, on who we've become as a nation and a world. And yet there have been many positive revelations too. Though my profession, choral music making, has been hit particularly hard, our voices have turned from healing balm into deadly contagion. It's helped us learn the importance of listening carefully to each other, even though we can barely hear, connecting to each other, even though we are distanced, and watching each other, even though masks obscure our expressions. It's revealed our deep interdependence and our profound need for human connection. This Advent season is unusual, to say the least. The holiday parties, the concerts, the gatherings, the hustle and bustle of in-person shopping, most of that is gone. With our newfound reflective time, what is God revealing to you? What does God's coming to us in the flesh, into our imperfect world, reveal about God's love for us? What proverbial scab might you need to rip off to reveal wounds that need healing? May you find the space and the time this season to start on the road to revelation. It's a good thought in this pandemic COVID Advent season. What is God telling us? Until tomorrow,
on a starry night, when the world is sleeping, I stand at the window with a billion stars above. And for every star that shines, there's another place to see the light of God shining on all of us, connected